Okay, I'm doing a reading right now, and I'm basically looking at what is the biggest threat that just people. So initially, I'm looking at in America, right? But we'll see if this translates to the whole world, and I'll look at the rest of the world if it doesn't seem to. But just the biggest threat that people have to deal with right now or in today's world. And we get a reversed Eight of Swords and also the Ace of Cups. Now, there's an interesting thing that happens in both of these cards, and it's the moon that here is blowing the energy down. It's basically fucking with the person's head in the Eight of Swords. Now, here, the moon is blowing a blessing down into the cup. Now, what I'm taking out of this is that it's the energy coming from the moon, right? And so the Ace of Cups is our source of fulfillment. The Ace of Cups is like saying everything can be good. And here, this thing being upside down, what it really shows is feelings of being trapped and having anxiety, like turned way, way up. Now, this thing being upside down is just like that energy going completely out of control. But it's interesting because in both of these cards, we see energy coming from the moon. So this could just be the lunar cycles, right? Which theoretically could bring us a great deal of fulfillment, but here are instead completely fucking with our heads. Now, in the past readings that I've done about the moon, it basically showed the alien presence on the moon and that the moon was essentially being used to screw with our heads, right? Let's just see what we get on either side. Let's fill this out a little bit. Okay, so on one side, we have this Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is craftsman energy, and this basically shows someone who is just doing their job. They're doing the thing that they have a sense of pride in. Now, here, this leads forward into this feeling of fulfillment that comes with the Ace of Cups. And then on the other side of it, we get the Two of Pentacles, and this is like having a couple different things going on in your life and rotating between these two different things. So we have two Pentacles cards surrounding it. I'm going to pull one more on this Two of Pentacles just to see what we get. And we get the Page of Wands. Okay, so we are looking at using these two different things together. Here, with these two different pentacles, and in the Page of Wands, we have these two wands that are being used. So this is about balance and basically kind of having a couple different things going on. Now, I guess the greatest threat here is that the anxiety, specifically, it really does look like this energy is kind of coming at us from the moon, but it looks like the anxiety being turned up would keep us from being able to achieve balance, from sort of having any sort of fulfillment, and also keeping us from being able to do the thing that we have a sense of pride in. Now, maybe this is kind of how to counteract it. It's like just trying to focus on your job and doing the thing that you do really well. And also counteracting this anxiety energy by trying to make sure you have a couple different things going on, just so the anxiety doesn't get so bad that you can't accept happiness on any level. Now, I just want to see if this energy, this moon energy, if this is just natural cycles or if it's being kind of shot at us on purpose. And we get the Hierophant. So this is the tradition. It's the way that things have always been done. The Hierophant would mean the government or the church. So I really think that that is showing that it's probably like part of a greater structure or something that is being done on purpose and kind of has been done for a long time. Okay, so let's just see what else wants to come. And when I look at all of this, I'm pretty sure this applies to the whole world, or at least most of the world. So let's see what else we get. And we get this Five of Wands, and this is chaos and competition. It's people fighting each other over some shit that they probably don't have to fight each other over. And I mean, this is the Deviant Moon deck, so the moon is going to be shown in pretty much all of the cards. But here, once again, we do see the prominent moon in the background as they are all fighting against each other. So, anxiety being shot at us, trying to get us so we can't be happy, we can't have this sense of pride, and we can't find any sort of balance. Here, it looks like this is the way that things have always been done, and that it kind of sets people against each other. And I don't think in any part of the world that I'm aware of, which I guess isn't very many parts, but still, you could probably see how this applies to pretty much everywhere. Now, let's just see if there's anything, because we can only control ourselves, right? What can we do to shield ourselves from this energy? And we get this Four of Swords. Now here, it's interesting because it's reversed, but the Four of Swords is mental separation. Here, the person literally buries themselves underground because so much shit was pulling at their head that they had to kind of get away from it. And so in this card, it's about bringing the energy back down into the body and kind of out of the head because so much energy has been pulling at the head and here as well. So any sort of meditation, maybe even literally just rest, like try to get as much sleep as you can to protect against this energy that it looks like it's designed to screw with us. I'm just going to look and see if there's a specific reason that this card was reversed. Because theoretically, the reverse Four of Swords is when you can't find mental separation, which would say that, is there anything we can do about it? Not really. But let's just see why this was reversed. And we get a Ten of Swords. And this is trauma, and it's basically showing something that we kind of knew was wrong, but we didn't do anything about it, and then it blew up on us. So this would theoretically say that maybe there isn't anything that we can do, and we can't hide from this energy, but I would still take out of this, try to rest your mind as much as you can, and just bring the energy back down into your body. The reading would say that that might not be possible, but it's probably worth a shot anyway. But having our heads fucked with is the greatest threat. According to this, and also the inability to find balance, do our jobs, and to be happy on any level. So if you have any of these three pieces going on, then keep doing what you're doing, because that is the thing that is trying to be taken away from us. So that's what we have right now, and I would love to hear what you think about this. And if you have any requests for any topics, feel free to request it on the Patreon page, and peace.